So today, guys, in Grow Garden, we're going to be cooking up the brand new Transcendent recipes. There's brand new food, and there's a new tier called Transcendent. So you can get the best rewards from this ugly pig right here. You're going to be getting the best of the best rewards, but you need very, very high tier rewards. You need to be rich. But Mr. Gravy, I'm poor. I don't have that. Then little Timmy, I'm sorry, you're a noob. Kicks Timmy away. Alright guys, hit the like button if you're rich, unlike little Timmy. Alright, we're gonna go and cook up the first recipe. So the first one is, you need to go here, grab a tomato. You're gonna need this tomato here for the recipe. And then you're going to need Bone Blossom. The developers love Bone Blossom. I don't know what their love is with Bone Blossom, but you're going to need a lot of Bone Blossom. In fact, you need 4 Bone Blossoms for this recipe. Tomato, bone, blossom. Bone, blossom. Cook it up. I'm gonna skip because I don't have time to wait. 6 minutes is way too long. All right, we're gonna skip here, and we cooked up our first recipe. We got a salad, not any random salad. Transcendent salad. This will give you the best rewards from this pig. We will literally get the best tier rewards right here. Like all the ones in the end. We will either get a taco, an egg, a seed pack, or pancake. I don't actually know if it's a percentage, because I don't actually know how it works. Maybe it's a percentage chance, but we have the highest percentage with this. So let's give this thing to him, and let's see what we get here. Okay, we got, okay, that was not the right thing. Oh, it's, okay, I messed up. It's because he's not craving a salad. But he just gave me, like, the worst reward, dude. He literally gave me, like, I don't know, like this. That was horrible. All right, next transcendent recipe, we gotta go, and we need a tomato. Oh, not tomato. We need this, pumpkin. Pumpkin? How can I think this is a tomato? It kind of does look like a tomato. It's an orange tomato. And then we need more Bone Blossoms. These developers, they love Bone Blossom. I don't know what their obsession with Bone Blossom. They love it. All right, pumpkin, bone, blossom. Cook it up. All right, we're gonna skip again, and we're gonna get the next recipe. All right, it's done, and here it is, guys. Our Transcendent pie. So let's give it to this guy. Of course, he's not craving the pie, so I don't know what I'm gonna get. Let's see what we get here. We got a seed pack. 4x seed pack. Wait, that was a Transcendent reward. Oh, we got it. So we literally got this one. That's so good. Okay, next recipe, we need a donut. Give me one donut. Then we need a sugar apple. Sugar apple. And then, of course, like always, we need Bone Blossom. Bone Blossom. Probably not all these, but... Alright, let's go here. Sugar glaze. Put one in there. This one actually might be pretty big. Put an apple, and then the rest, we put Bone Blossoms. So 3 Bone Blossoms. This one you only need 3, you don't need 4. So let's cook it up. And, oh, wait. Okay, so some recipes are kind of weird. When you cook them up, it could turn into different recipes, depending on what he's craving. So this was actually supposed to make a waffle, but because he's craving a porridge, it's going to automatically switch to whatever he's craving, which could work out in your favor if you're trying to make something that he likes. So where is it? Here it is. We got porridge. That looks very disgusting. All right, here you go, you disgusting pig. At least he's craving this. And this is also Transcendent. So we're going to give this food to him, and let's see what I get. All right, we got 3 corn. Okay, that should be illegal. That should be illegal. Bro, that should be illegal. I gave you what you were craving. Bro, I gave you what you were craving, dude. How could you do this to me? Like I said, guys, that recipe can also make waffles and a bunch of different stuff depending on whatever he's craving. It will probably just transform into that food. So, but now we're going to get the next thing. And this next thing, I'm pretty sure it does not transform. So we need 1 corn, and we need Bone Blossom, which I do have 1, but I don't know if I have any more. Oh, I don't have any more. I gotta do grow all. The amount of Bone Blossoms you need for these recipes should be illegal, dude. Should honestly be illegal. Put the corn in here, and then bone, blossom. There you go. We're gonna cook it up. Hopefully, it doesn't become what he's craving, because that happens sometimes. It's just a new mechanic. And there it is. We got a Transcendent hot dog. We're gonna give this hot dog to him and see what we're gonna get. So here we go, and let's see what I get. I got 2 small toys. I mean, that's legendary rewards, so it's pretty good. So I'm thinking that there's like a percentage of every single reward that you could get. But if you give him higher tier stuff, it's just a higher percentage that you can get that stuff. It like unlocks that stuff for you. But none of the rewards are guaranteed. So let me actually grab the next reward here, or next recipe. The problem with this recipe is it could become whatever he's craving, just like the last one. And I'm pretty sure I just used this recipe. This recipe is used for a lot of stuff. So currently we're trying to make ice cream. So we're gonna put that, sugar glaze. We're gonna put sugar apple, bone blossom, and bone blossom. I think this smoothie might become a porridge. Yep, look at that, it's swapped. Recipe swapped to craving, you saw that? That just keeps happening. So that's the recipe for ice cream, but it will swap if he's craving something else. And there it is, we got his craving here again, porridge. There you go. Transcendent porridge. You're welcome. And of course, it gives me the worst reward for this. Hey, we got a food storm. Okay, maybe I don't have to skip stuff now. So next recipe, we need a beanstalk. I know I have that. Oh, right here. Right over here. Let's see, grab one beanstalk. I need one sugar glaze. And of course, what do we always need, guys? What do we always need in these recipes? Literally bone blossom. Bone blossoms every single time. Like, without fail, we always eat bone. You know what? I might as well just harvest all of them. Oh, you know what I should be doing? Alright, I gotta unequip, like, all these pets right here. I have pets that are even better for this. If you have this pet right here, it's called a Gorilla Chef. It has a crazy ability that helps you when you're cooking stuff. And I should have been using this guy this whole time, because he's kind of overpowered. But the thing is, if you have him, I'm pretty sure you need a lot of cooking pots. So I currently have... Oh, wait! They can share! Alright, never mind, guys. They're sharing. They're sharing. Alright, you know what, guys? You don't have to share. Here you go. I'll put some more down for you guys. There you go. You don't have to share, man. Look, there's enough of them for all of you guys. Like, there you go, dude. You don't have to share. So what this guy does is whenever I am cooking something, it has a chance to double my food. It's a pretty low chance, but if you have a lot of them, it adds up. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna put this and sugar glaze, and then you guys know the rest. Bone blossoms. So the problem with this recipe, guys, it's literally gonna swap. So let me just tell you this right now. This makes a donut, but it's gonna swap to porridge because it just does it. Like, look at this. All right, when we cook it up, we're just gonna wait for it because we have like bonus time right here, so it's going pretty fast. I'm just gonna wait. Okay. Oh, our donut is done. It didn't transform. Wait, we actually did it. We got Transcendent donuts. We did it, dude. It didn't become a porridge this time. So here you go. Take my donuts. What am I gonna get this time? What are you gonna give me for my donut? Ooh, we got that mouse. Guys, this mouse is secretly OP. It can level up very fast. Like, if you need the extra pet slot, these things right here, keep this mouse. If you have 8 of them, it's literally overpowered. Even if you have 1 of them, it's super good. Alright, next recipe. I need to get back over here. I need a sugar apple. I need 1 piece of corn. And bone blossom, which I actually already harvested a bunch of bone blossom. So we're gonna put apple right there. 1 piece of corn. And let's put a bunch. See, I got a bunch of bone blossoms, because I just knew I'm gonna need a lot of them. And this. Okay, so let's cook this up. Porridge! No, it's swapped. It wasn't supposed to do that. Guys, that was supposed to be a pizza. Bro swapped a pizza for a porridge? What are you doing, pig? What are your taste buds? Did you seriously give up on a pizza to have this again? This guy literally is so annoyed. Alright, take this. Could have given you a pizza. Oh, we got pancake stack. That's literally the best item in the game. There's actually another recipe for pizza, but this recipe can also become a cake. So we put beanstalk in there. We put a banana in there. And can you guys guess what the third recipe is? If you guys guess bone blossom, you are correct. We need this for every single recipe. All right, let's cook this up. No! How could you do this to me? You made my pizza into porridge again. Dude, I give up with this pig, dude. I give up with this pig. He's always swapping my recipe. Alright, here we go. Another Transcendent porridge. There you go. You could have had a pizza, dude. You could have had a pizza. Oh, that's how I got 2 rewards. Next recipe here. We need a banana. Okay, banana. We need a sugar apple. And obviously, bone blossom. So here we go. Banana. Hopefully it doesn't get swapped. Banana, sugar apple, bone blossom, and bone blossom. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. It's supposed to be a cake, but I can swap to whatever he's craving. All right, let's cook. Hey, girl, can you move out of the way? All right, cook. I knew it. Look at this. Recipe swap. Dude, this pig is so annoying. So that's a cake recipe, if you guys are wondering. We got this again. Great. There you go. You know what? I'm not giving this to you. Forget you. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. I'm giving it to this rat. At least the rat will appreciate it more. You don't deserve it, dude. Yeah, give me kitchen flooring. Next recipe. Dude, it's so cloudy here. Oh, it's because it's snowing. All right, we need We need one of these donuts. We need one of these donuts here if I can equip them. Here, right here, sugar glaze. And then did I not give this to the rat? How did I keep this? Oh, did I get 2 of them? All right, let's give this again to this guy. So let's see what I get. You think good? Dude, this is the worst reward. Guess I'll get squash. So sugar glaze, and then we need the grand tomato. So let's go put these things in here. So first, donut, a tomato, and then these ones. Not this, not the smoothie, not this. This one, and this one. So this should make me a burger. And it switched to a porridge. Guys, this is ridiculous. I swear that was gonna make a burger. This guy is trolling me now. This guy is straight trolling me. That was the Transcendent burger recipe. And it just keeps swapping to everything he's craving. Oh, we got double. See, this is what my gorillas do. They give me double. All right, here you go. Did you just want double? This guy just wants 2, dude. All right, here you go. Okay, thank you. Oh, mutation spray. That's good. All right, here you go. Take the other one. And, okay, we got 3x eggs. Wait, that's actually the prismatic rewards. Yeah, we got another prismatic reward again. So the next one is we need a sugar apple. Okay, sugar apple. And then we need a coconut. And then a billion bone blossoms again. So this will make a smoothie. But if we know for a fact this guy's gonna swap it. All right, there you go. Coconuts. And just swap. I just know you're gonna swap it, dude. Like, it's not even, like, it's not even a question anymore. Like, we just know that this smoothie is gonna become porridge. Oh, wait, what? It didn't, oh, wait, it worked. Guys, this time it worked. It didn't swap. All right, there you go. Smoothie, let's go. Oh, and we got 2 of them. We got 2 of them. All right, nice. All right, here you go. You know, we can give 1 to this guy. Then he gives me his rewards. And then I give 1 to the rat. So I get double reward. I get double food. And then let's see what I get from this. Let's go with... what should I go with, guys? I guess this one. This is supposed to be the easiest recipe, but the only problem is it's gonna swap. It's always gonna swap, dude. That's literally the biggest issue with this. It's literally gonna swap. This is supposed to make a candy apple. So we put a sugar apple there and sugar glaze. And this will make a candy apple. So cook. But it's going to swap 100%. Wait, I'm surprised he didn't swap it. Wait, maybe after I cook it, he'll swap it. If it's, let's see if it'll become candy apple. Oh, wait, what? We actually got it. What? He didn't swap it. But I think this is the wrong recipe because I got a divine. This is supposed to be transcendent. It's not supposed to be divine. You know what I'm missing? Oh, I know exactly. You guys know exactly what we're missing. I know why we didn't get it. Why did I not forget that thing? We always, the most important thing we forgot about. Okay, let's put this here, and then, of course, we just didn't put any bone blossoms. That's what it is. Obviously, you need bone blossoms in your candy apple. And it swapped porridge. Of course it did. Of course it did. Of course you did that to me, pig. Of course. Well, here it is, guys. This is the candy apple recipe, which will swap to whatever he's craving. Okay, there you go. And, okay. Literally a reclaimer. Thanks, bro. For a transcendent food, you give me a reclaimer. Let's see if the rat will give me something better. So the rat... Oh, gorilla. Yes, this is one of the best rewards. Thank you very much. Guys, I want to trade some of these gorillas. If you guys have an offer, comment down below. If you have Bronchosaurus, like, I'll definitely trade for that one, too. That's the one I'm looking for. We finally got an interesting recipe that we need something new. So, Ember Lily over here. So, grab yourself an Ember Lily. And then the next thing you need after the Ember Lily... you need to go get an apple. Sugar apple. Sugar apples are very important. So, grab myself a sugar apple. And then the last thing you need is obviously bone blossom. I mean, this recipe is pretty expensive now that I think about it. Ember Lily, this one sugar apple, and then bone. I'm running out of bone blossoms. I harvested all those bone blossoms and I kind of already used all of them. All right, cook it up. Let's hope that this guy does not swap my recipe. We are really hoping for that, dude. Do not do that again. This is getting annoying. All right, it's ready. Wait. Why is it a smoothie? Wait, that's not what I was making. Wait, this is not what I was making. Let's see if this recipe works. We need 1 burning bud. We need to get another sugar apple up there. So burning bud, sugar apple, and bone blossom like always. Bone blossom, bone blossom, bone blossom. Cook it up. All right, he didn't change it to something else. All right, we're gonna skip. Let's hope this recipe works. Okay, smoothie again. Okay. I don't think the sweet tea recipes work unless you have a candy blossom. If you have a candy blossom, you can put 1 candy blossom and 3 bone blossoms. Sadly, I don't have a candy blossom, so I can't do this recipe. The next recipe, porridge. I don't think I need to show that. We literally have done this a million times. Like, we've given this recipe 100 times to this guy. So the last one is actually spaghetti. Now, this one is not reliable right now. It could give a lower tier. So you kind of have to wait until he's craving spaghetti. Because it might give you a prismatic. It might not give you a transcendent. So you want a grand tomato. Probably if you have big sizes, it might give you a good one. We want a sugar glaze. And then we want some bone blossoms again. Let me grab bone blossoms. Okay, so let's put this in here. This. I feel like I've done this recipe. I feel like a lot of recipes are kind of the same. And it just swaps if he's craving something different. Okay, so all that plus bone blossoms. And then let's cook it up. And yep, see, it swapped. It swapped again. Well, that was supposed to make spaghetti, but this guy just wants porridge for the rest of his life. Okay, dude. We'll give you porridge. And we got 2 of them, actually. All right, here you go, buddy. So out of every recipe, guys, which one do you think might be the easiest for you guys to do? Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video helped you out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.